Hey, welcome back to Uzets Sauna and my overcomplicated gas separation system. So I pressurized this to 6.2 megs and I still have no pollutants. That's because the liquefaction heats way too much. I was not expecting that much heat from the liquefaction. If we take a look at the pollutants, right? So 5 megs, right? So I meant 6, so it should be liquid, but the temperature is too high, right? So it's 146, and the temperature here is like 70 something. Oh, finally some pollutants. 137 on the liquid side, one on the gas side is still 157, right at the edge. Okay, finally start to get some pollutants here. So now the pollutants will become gas again because there is no pressure, and then the water should be just water. So it should start having liquid water and then gas pollutant until you have enough pollutants to actually start having some liquid pollutants. I might have to increase even more the number of radiators. So this line here is all liquid radiators. Connect on this guy here that is taking the water from the inside, and then the external line is for the gases. I guess I can increase this even further. There is nothing really changed on this build. I just expanded a little bit and placed all the other pipes that I might use. So this one here is a volume regulator. Instead of pressure regulator, we have volume regulator set to 98%, which means when this thing is get 98% fill up, it will start dumping the excess here. And then I have a back pressure regulator, a purge valve actually, but back pressure for the gases, right? So that's 5.9 megapascals because I don't want this thing to blow up. So that would be like stage 1, get enough pressure in here that the pollutants and the water push to this side. I'm gonna have like considerably more water than pollutants because of that there is like 40% water and then only 7% pollutants. And I just now reach enough pressure, right? So until we're below 5 megapascals, there's only water here. Anyway, so the plan now is getting this overcomplicated setup and then manually separate the pollutants from the water. And my plan here is, so I have all these tanks here that have the mix. Then I'm gonna have something here, a pump or whatever, to move it to this guy here. This will be my control tank where I'm gonna, in a control manner, move stuff here so I can have only water as a liquid and then only pollutants as a gas. So the pollutants I push out with this purge valve, but I push out without removing all the pressure, so I don't start having water as a liquid again, as a gas, sorry. And then this will have a gas pollutants, right? So and then I just force it into the liquid system again because I don't want this pipe to blow up. This is set to 6.5 megapascals, which is above what the liquid pipe can handle, but then it will liquefy, right? So that's the idea. And it will be in a control manner, right? So there's only 3 tanks, this guy will have 9, and I will be monitoring the process, so I won't let this blow up. Or at least that's the plan, right? First thing I need to test is when I move the water from the control tank to here, I don't know if that's gonna move the pollutants as well, because I need something that only moves liquid. These only move gas, which is nice, but I'm pretty sure if I just put a regular pump here, it will move pollutants even though it is gas. So I'm going to do this, but since I'm gonna start to do experimenting, I was okay, let's start doing on camera. Well, that's the fun part, right? Real quick before start going there, so I made a small upgrade here. You can see I installed some condensation valve from the gas line to the liquid line. If you remember, those two lines here are my waste. Everything that I want to dump out into the atmosphere will come to those pipes, and then go to the wind tunnel so I can recover some gas, some power from this dumping gas, right? That's the idea. So this pipe here, something is screaming, and I don't know what it is screaming, but I better look at it. So this is fine. Oh, this is 5.4 megs. Yeah, because now all the pollutants has been forced here. Crap. The bad part is because I need 5 megapascals for the pollutant, I'm gonna have to deal with the sound. Holy crap, that will be a pain. Anyway, nothing is blowing up, so this will be my waste for any gases, and this will be my waste for any liquid, right? So those two pipes will have all sorts of gases and liquids and all sorts of temperatures. So I need to make sure the gas pipe don't blow up because of liquids. So that's why I have purge valves here, not purge valve, condensation. And the liquid pipe, I'm dumping all the liquid here, but I also don't want this guy to blow up. So I have a purge valve set to 5.5 megapascals. And then you might ask, why do I have this set to 5.5 instead of 0? Right? Put 0, they will push everything from the pipe. The issue with 0 is that there's liquid here, a little bit of liquid here, and then you're pushing all the gas out. The liquid will keep evaporating, which will freeze the pipe and blow the entire line. So that's why I want to leave whatever gas is in there at 5.5 megapascals, could even be lower, like 5. But you don't really want to have 5.5 because of pollutants, yeah. You don't really want to set this to 0 unless you somehow overheat this in a way that will never liquefy and freeze. Okay, that's why I left this section open, just to show this improvement. Now let's close it. So I can close this. I add a circuit here that I plan to control this guy, and everything on top, and then put the woke over here. So I can come down here, open, and work on it. For the lovely sound, I hate this sound so much. Okay, for 5.5, it shouldn't get more than this in terms of pressure, because that's the limit here, right? So you still go all the way to 5.8. Yeah, pollutants is pretty close to 6 megapascals, so that's why all the noise. Okay, so step 1 is done. Now step 2, still nothing goes out. Okay, that's fine. So I need to move a little bit from here to here and see how things will handle. Liquid regulator, I thought I have, oh, that's a pump. So a normal pump, I'm gonna set to just 1, because this has a lot of stuff, so it will work pretty fast. And I want to do it slowly so I can see what's happening. So if I turn you on and off, they should have both pollutants and... Okay, perfect. And then the pollutants will become gas, and the water will still be water. But that, how do I... Then I need to monitor this pipe, and we can read from it. I'm pretty sure you can read some pipe analyzer. You can read ratio of the liquids, ratio liquid carbon, yeah, ratio liquid pollutants, perfect. So I want to read the ratio of liquid pollutants, and it should be 0 exactly, like this. Only gas pollutants and only water. But I need the pressure to be pretty high. Water. Because I don't want our water to start to evaporate. Right, so water. So see at around 5 megas, 4.8, I can still have water, but then the temperature is insanely high. So our temperature is around 130 to 150. And when it's condensating, it will go all the way to 200 and something. So 700 pascals, not even megapascals. So if I, yeah, I guess I can keep this as a 2 or 3 megapascals, okay. So let's put 3.5. In theory, they should have only pollutants in here. So if I turn you on and off, absolutely nothing happens because I did it too fast. Or because I don't have enough pressure. Yeah, I don't have enough pressure. Yeah, that's another thing. If I have too much water, just a little bit of pollutants, I won't have enough pressure. Okay, the pressure definitely went up. So first I start with dumping the pollutants out in a controlled manner. Yep, I have only pollutants here, and this should be dumping into here, where they should liquefy again later when I get enough pressure. I definitely gonna need to keep this one cooled, because the pollutants will become gas again if this heats too much, right? Yeah, so the range here 145, so I can't keep this open toward. I'm gonna have to have from this point here, this will be insulated, and I need a coolant line here. Ooh, that will be tricky at the beginning, so I don't wanna, because this 2 AC line here, it worked great to cool down the base. That's the only thing it's doing. If I try to use this in other stuff, this will heat like crazy and then start to heat up my base instead of cooling it down. I'm gonna have to be careful with the controls here, but that's the idea. I want to do something complicated for no reason. So the easiest thing to do, right? You just heat up everything a little bit, put a bunch of filtration unit in a line, and then that's it. Then you just cool it down again. I want to do something interesting. So this part is done. This part is done. So this part I already tested, but now I want to see how do I move the water. I only have pollutants, which is what I want. How do I move only the water? Pretty sure a normal pump will also move the gas a little bit. I guess I can disconnect you. Jeez, the sound is a pain. I'm regretting every second that I'm doing this. So a very small amount here, because there is only one small segment of pipe. I turn you on and off. That will be hard. I have the pipe analyzer there, but then it's even worse. Yeah, it moves pollutants. That's the thing. How do I move only liquid? Should be a way of moving only liquid from a liquid pipe, man. That has to be a way. So you definitely need to be here. Now, oops. I can just delete you. I'm gonna try with this one. Liquid volume regulator. Maybe this one move only liquids. Can I get a read on the piping? That will be a pain. How am I gonna deal with this? I can't deal with this. I don't believe there isn't a way to move only water. From a... You have way to remove only liquid from a gas pipe, but you don't have a way to remove only liquid from a liquid pipe. What the heck? What options we have? I could evaporate the water into an enclosed environment and then push it back in. Jesus, what a pain. I guess that would work because only the liquid will move from this. Or, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this pipe as a buffer. So I push pollutants, stop, let it go there. Push pollutant, stop, let it go there. Push pollutant, stop, let it go there. Push pollutant. There is too little pollutant, there is water coming in. I stop, but instead of letting it go there, I open to the waste, which will be this guy, and let it vent out until there is no more pollutant on this thing. Then I just open this, and then it can be a normal pump, yeah, and pump the water. Ooh, that will be overcomplicated by a lot. What do I need? I need a saved output from this guy to this guy here. And I can install some tanks just as a margin, so nothing blows up. This is a gas pipe, right? Yeah. So just a normal pump will do. Yeah, just a normal pump should do. So, do I have a pump? No, I have pressure regulator. I guess the pump has the same connection side, so the power will be on that direction. I'm using this just to lay out the design, right? So, and then you can come here. Going to have to deal with this guy here. That's why I place those two different levels so this doesn't happen, but I don't want... Wait, this is the wind tunnel, right? Yeah, I don't have this open. Okay, so I need a pump and valves. Valves? No, I need pump and more pipes. Oh crap. Oxygen low. Temperature high. It's been a while since I have done some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need another liquid pump. Yeah, that'll work. That should never overpressurize above 5 point something, so we shouldn't trigger this guy. Neither this one. And this will be my water storage, and this will be my pollutant storage. And then I'm gonna use this pollutant in the phase change as actually cooling. So I still have this guy mounted here, which I was using for water cooling, but there's two issues with using the water cooling the phase change device. First issue is that there is no liquid as a heat exchange. I have no idea why they made like this. There is only gas, right? So you have to use gas in both sides, which is painful because if you want to use... stop with the warnings. Let me play. If you want to use like liquid or water, I want to use water as a coolant, right? You can use it, but you have to have a gas in between the how you call it, the phase change and the liquid line. So you have to have another heat exchanger, which is the job of the phase change device, right? It has a port for heat exchange. Should have like a liquid port anyways. I'm happy now. So I need a pump, right? I was going over the liquid. Yeah, so that's one issue with making a liquid cooling from the phase change, because you have to have a gas there. The second issue is the curve on the water, right? So water has this big curve here, which is terrible for phase change, because on the heating side you have a lot of pressure, okay, that's fine, but on the cooling side you have like 20-25 degrees, you have barely any pressure, like 14 kPa. If you have that little pressure, means you have very little mass, so it will work, it will evaporate, but it will evaporate so little that the cooling capacity is very low. For the phase change you want something that's basically aligned, which is exactly what the pollutant is. This is basically a line, right? So you have a lot of pressure, you still have lots of pressure here. It's still in the water. Oh yeah. Right, so you have like 2 megapascals here, you have 5 megapascals. It's still a drop, right? But it's more or less straight. So you can have, and then this is going to negatives, right? So I'm on 20, right? So 3.6, and I'm going from here 135, 5.5. So there's a lot of more mass here. So pollutants is the best choice for this range. But I actually didn't look at the other gases to make this. Carbon dioxide is terrible. The window is too short and the drop is too big. Volatile is too cold. Water, nitrous oxide, ooh, similar curve with less range and lower pressure. Interesting. Even though I don't have nitrous oxide, nitrous really in the word, which is a pen. So this is 2 megapascals, and then this is, oh, this is already low in pressure. Yeah, pollutant I think is the best. So I need 2 pumps. I need a normal pump and a bunch of pipes. Basically, we need to look at the curve. Yes. So this kind of curve is not good for phase change device because of the low volume you have on the other side. Even though water is the best coolant, right? 8. I don't think anything has more than 8. But currently, we still need something in between, which people are gonna probably use liquid nitrogen, not liquid nitrogen, nitrogen. so it doesn't cool, liquefy and freeze in between the heat exchanger and then the water cooling. That small gas line that you have to have, annoyingly enough. Need pipes. Okay. I'm gonna operate this gas separation manually a little bit, and then I'm going to programming it. I don't know if I'm gonna program the entire thing on one episode, because there's a lot of trying and error and fiddling around. I guess I will program on camera, but then I will release like a separate, like not in the same series. Just be linked into the description, and then you can check the coding session if you want. If you don't want, you just don't look at it. I think that will be better. For now, I need to make sure it works. And that's how my brain works. Of course, I could go and do all the math to all the cycles, but I don't really want to play the game to do math. I want to play the game to experiment.
Oxygen low.
Oh, the sound. If I put this around a vacuum, will this stop the sound? I guess no, because how the game works. So even though this is being generated, if you put something in a vacuum in the game, but you are not inside a vacuum, you were outside, you still hear. Yeah, pain. Well, that's how it was like 4 years ago when I actually played the game a lot. Maybe they changed it. So I need a pump. There's a normal pump here. I need to play with the how much. Well, this one actually can be a lot because there will be only water. Okay. Then you. And also Max. Okay. So I need a way to check the pressure on this guy. I have monitor on this line here from this one. I have the pump, and then I have this guy, and then I have a pump. Then I have this guy. For now I don't have an exit for the water, but I would have a pump for the exit. Okay. For the pollutant side, I have this guy, then I have this two. This is always on. That can't be always on because when I have water, this have to be off. So I need to control this on and off. Okay. So let's do one manual cycle. So I turn this on. It will push both liquids here. Then I have to wait. Well, I don't need to wait until all the pollutants become gas. I just need to check if I only have gas pollutants, right? Which I can. Liquid, 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 liquid. Can I check the normal ratio? Yes, I can. If I don't have any water or steam. Temperature lock. I feel like there is missing gases here. Ratio water, okay. And that should be liquid. Ratio steam. Come on, which one I need to read? No idea. And they really messed up with when they made water and then the steam and then Okay, focus. There is only water and steam, right? Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter if the name is not equal to the rest. There is water, which is liquid. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not clear if water is liquid or not. It should be, right? Because you have a steam. This doesn't help. Only show water 6% and then pollutants 94%. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. That's completely backwards. This only showed the gas content. Are you kidding me? %93 of pollutants and 88. Wait, what? Do I have just this water? Holy crap, I'm looking at the wrong stuff. Oh, how long I've been looking at the wrong stuff? Yeah, I complaining about stuff when you actually look at the wrong one. Typical. Nobody saw that. This is the one. So it say I have pollutant, liquid pollutant, and I say that I have water. So I'm pretty sure it will say I have steam. So let's do one cycle. Let's say I move this to here. I not reading any steam. So I will turn this on and this on. No, I'll be doing batch, right? So I turn this on, wait it to get pressure in here. And then I will turn this on. Have to be in batch, because if I just keep monitoring, okay, still have pollutant, now I have water, then I have water here already, right? There will be one tick where the water will spread out over there. So I have to be in batch. Turn this on, wait, turn that one off, turn this on, wait. Ooh, and wait a lot. This is low as hell. Will be automated, doesn't matter if it's low, and I can add more if needed. Maybe I could left both on while I'm on a safe pressure. Okay, so I did the first batch, right? So I want to go for the second batch. If I hit 5, it should start liquefying. Oh yeah, which will increase the temperature again. I need an active coolant on this side. Come on, there's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, those valves are insanely terrible. Okay, so that will be a normal cycle. I don't need to wait this to empty out. I can work with the high when it's moving a lot, and then we start to be slow, I can just stop. Okay. So this first part won't work. The second part is this is not powered. This should be give me some spin on that thing, so I should be able to see it spinning from here. Barely any, of course, there's barely any gas. So then I will enter in the mode. So I've been doing the cycling with the pollutants until my pressure dropped to 3.5, or I start detecting water. who works faster, you or you? I guess you're gonna enter in equilibrium, yeah. Okay. So this should keep dumping all the pollutants. Is this it doing anything? Okay, 3.5. It will never continue dumping. Oh, that's a pain, that's a pain. I actually have to keep this at the lower. And do I have start having water? Oh, the noise. Jesus. So the temperature we are... Oh, we need to go all the way to 300. Well, I guess I can leave this as 0 and manually turn it on and off. So keep repeating the cycle. Dumping here, monitoring. So I need the pipe analyzer on this line here as well. Then stop this one. If there is no water, turn this one. If there is water, turn this one. And I keep venting. Jeez, that will be slow as hell. I still don't believe there isn't a way to remove only the water from this. Should be, right? Ah, crap, I really didn't want to spend most of the episode looking at a pipe emptying. But I guess that's what we have. Okay, we start seeing some water pretty soon. I might add like a big tower of these guys, a bunch of them, and turn them on and off at once, so just go a little faster than this. My question is, if I keep removing the gases, will at some point remove all the pollutants and left only for the water? Because if it gets to a point where it starts to have water vapor and then I never remove the last bit of pollutant, then this will never work. 300, 200, so we are in the range. Should start seeing water. Oh, another issue, this will start to freeze, right? Yes. Maybe I do this inside a phase changer, use a phase change as a filtration. Would that even work? Maybe. I mean, not really. It will fill up with water and then the pollutant will pass and the water will get stuck. Okay, start to have water, right? So that's the point where I would start venting out. Now the question is, will I get rid of all the pollutants in an insanely slow rate? Maybe. I'm gonna leave this running. And if this freezes and blow up, well, it freezes, blow up. And of course I'm eating through my power. Something I still have loads of. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I do have. Yeah, it's cooling. Just need to work. If it works, I can scale it up. If it's too low, you just add more. That's the basic rule in any game. Where is my water? Should have a water here. Oh, I left there. Okay, I've been using this a lot, so it's quite low. Really should be a bar here that you click and you put the suit just like this. But then for seating, which is something that should be like almost instant, there is a bar. For this, there is no bar. Go figure. Wait, what? There is water inside my base? Why there is water inside my base? Which moment did I bring water inside my base? Should not have water inside this at all. That doesn't matter.
Oxygen low.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I only have full. Exactly what I was thought that would happen. So I'm gonna need some porridge valves. Okay, it does work as I expected. You can. Thank you. Okay, it does work. I'm gonna need some safety measures. Well, in theory, this should never liquefy it, because I would not let this go all the way to 0. But this will cool down. I guess I'm gonna have to have a... This is a small tank, only we'll have 3, and then I move all the pollutants away. The water will start to liquefy. I guess I could have like a radiator connect to this. Probably go in a straight line and move those two to there, and then have it from this one. Yeah. That will work. So I need 2 more frames. Maybe only 1. How do you dismantle this again? This? Can I fit 2 here? Probably no, right? Yeah. Nope. Then we just add another frame. Weld it up. And it should be fine. I really don't understand why radiators have like arrows point like in and out. It either should, if they have arrows, like they should work, or they should just not have arrows at all. Because all my arrows are pointing to this direction, right? So there should be no liquid going inside the radiators, even though they still work just fine. I think they are using the wrong the wrong asset. They at some point decide, okay, let's make this directional, so I have to move it around, and then they gave up on the idea. Now it's doesn't matter the direction, it's bidirectional, but they forgot to change the asset back. That's my assumption. Okay, so then I use this. To cool this guy here. Oh, I forgot that I need more two radiators. Okay. I can do that. I can leave those stuff here. This is a pressure regulator. This is a pump. Two different things. There is no pipe here. Okay, that's fine. I said I need. I said I need a pipe analyzer. Yes. And maybe a buffer. One or two buffer, okay. And two liquid radiators, okay. Maybe more normal radiators. So liquid radiator, medium radiator liquid. This require invar and steel. Should be here somewhere. So I need two. Yeah, the FPS so far has been good. The only place where I lose some FPS when I look at this mountain for whatever reason, drop and then go back up. But I'm not having any other FPS drops, which is good. Don't ask me why I keep moving the water to the table there. It's terrible, but I keep doing it. So I said two liquid radiators. Jeez, I already forgot what I said. Pipe analyzer. Where the heck's the pipe analyzer? Hello, what did I just do with the pipe analyzer? Take care of the plants, just to relax. Never checked it. The gas is in here again. I mean, I look at it, but I didn't really look at the numbers. Okay, the numbers are fine. Nothing will die. I still don't know how I get water in here, but yeah. Unless they change when you take a shower, now water goes to the atmosphere, which would be interesting. No idea. Okay, easier. I don't remember what I need. I'm gonna remember the moment I get there.
Oxygen low.
I will have water in my suit now. So start all the way here. Perfect. I hope only 2 is enough to keep up with those 3. There shouldn't be too much stuff in here anyways. And when it's freezing, it will freeze really slowly because there's too much. When it starts to have a little bit, that's when it starts to freezing fast. But then the radiator will start to work as better also. Not better, but then you have less, right? So it will not have any issue to heat up again. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay. So what else? Now I will just need to automate this. This is one pump. This will one pump. This will be multiple because it's way too slow. Purge valve. Oh yeah, I said I need... Why did you drop? I said I need you here. You can stop. Okay. And I need all my pollutants stuff here. These need to be insulated. Okay, I need to print out the insulation, and the utilities are gonna do this off camera. This is all connected. It goes for the middle and then spread. Okay, it's connected. Perfect. I have my waste. Should be fine. Well, let's actually look at my pipe here. Is it fine? It should be. Yeah, it is. Okay, I guess I don't know how long this one here. So if it's too long, I'm gonna cut here. If it's not too long, then I will add something more. I will do a separate recording for the coding, and then I probably leave the link in the description. And from this part, I probably jump to where everything is already working. So yeah, that's the plan.